Hello, Malik Carrington here, Family Budget Fisherman. Thank you for tuning in to this another episode on this channel. And what you've read in the thumbnail and the description below, I'm going to be talking to you about my 3 best budget rods for 2022. So let's get started. Thank you for tuning in and thank you for staying with me. As I mentioned before, I've got 3 rods that are all under $100 as combos. Some you got to get them on sale to get them under $100. But there are 3 rods that I have been using all year long, and I want to share with you what these being my favorite ones for this year. So let's start off with the Creed, or the Fate FT. I keep calling it the Creed because the reel is a Creed FT, but it's the Fate FT spinning combo by 13 Fishing. And I think the whole thing, the whole combo was like 80 bucks. And Dick's Sporting Goods they're always running sales, so you can get this combo for as cheap as 50 bucks. And I love the rod, love the reel. As you can see, we still use it. My son uses it more than I do because he just likes to grab it when he's not throwing his heavier rods. Whenever he wants to go crappie fishing and so forth, this is the one that he jumps on first. But I will pick it up after him. This is one of my favorite combos for 2022. If you want to see the more lengthy description of the rod, both my first impressions and my 25 hours or more on the water, take a look at some of my older videos and you'll get a really good in-depth view of what this rod can do. It's a really, really good rod to have as part of your arsenal. All right. The next one, here's squirrels back there. The next one, you heard me talking about this as far as tackle wear shop. This, in my opinion, is the most valuable rod on Tackle Warehouse's website, because this is the Arc Lancer Pro. Originally it's a $99 rod, but I've seen it as inexpensive as $30. They have a lot of buy one get one free sales on there. Of course, I paired it with the Daiwa Regal spinning reel. It's the multicolored version of it, of course. You know, Daiwa does that kind of stuff, but it's great for reaction baits, stiff enough for reaction baits. And remember, I told you this is a 40-ton carbon blank. You can't beat that. It's difficult to beat that under any circumstances. And I think the whole combination is less than 11 ounces. It's between 10 and 11 ounces. And as you can see, I still use it, still throw all kinds of reaction baits on it. I recommend this to you for 2022 going into 2023. My third one, and not only is this one of my favorites, but it also is one of the most beautiful ones. This is the Field and Stream Tech Spec Black. This is their newer version of it. And again, I think this is a 24-ton or 30-ton. It's either 24 or 30-ton. But it's priced at $69. I think it's $59 or $69. And then you got a $59 rod, a $59 reel, and this is that Lew's carbon speed spin. This is a newer improvement over the one that you have seen on this channel in times past. But it is a great rod, and I still keep it as part of my arsenal. As a matter of fact, when I get into the rods that I have used heavily for 2022, you will actually see this as part of those. I mean, I love this rod, and I've caught some nice big bass with this particular rod. So I recommend that you take a look at the sales. All 3 of these rods you can get online. These 2, the Fate and the Tech Spec Black, you can get at Dick's Sporting Goods. The Arc Lancer Pro you can get this at Tackle Warehouse. And then there are other places that you can get any of these. But I say look for the sales, because sometimes these come in, they retail over $100. But, you know, from now through almost through the end of January, you're going to be able to get these for really, really good prices, mostly under $100. Great for beginners, especially this Lancer right here. This is great for a beginner who wants to kind of feel what it's like to have a higher end rod, but without the higher end price. Fantastic rods. So once again, I recommend that you take advantage of some of these opportunities here, as I have. But under any circumstance, don't ever break your family's budget trying to buy any of this equipment, but by every other opportunity, get out there and break your personal best, legally, ethically. I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Be blessed.